if you already seated for so long, why not stand up? Okay, let's stand up to open up the feet, just wider than the hip, as a comfortable distance that you can stand with the leg wide and let the toes slightly turning out. So once you start to bend the knee and just to mobilize the hips a little bit. Okay, just to shift the hips side to side and keeping the torso upright. Just go shift side to side, and you can add on with some straight leg here. And just to start to increase the blood circulation to your lower body. Okay, you can pause it at the center, and I want to be very mindful that you are not lifting the tailbone up and nor you are tucking the tailbone down. Just stay the pelvic neutral position, and you bend the knee, go up and down. Right, just go up and down. So this is kind of like resetting your pelvic, and you want to make sure that your pelvic is and the lower back is resting in the neutral position, so that when you bend and straighten the leg, you kind of feel some stretches on your inner thigh and without burdening the lower back. Right, just keep moving, nice and easy. Okay, just take one more here. Okay, from here, I'm going to close the leg and then come back into the Tadasana, a standing mountain pose. You have the feet open wide, hip width distance apart, and just reach your arms up overhead. Inhale, and when you exhale, bend the knee and just fold. Relax the hips all the way down. And inhale, get your hands on your shins or your knee. Lift the chest up, bring the shoulder as high as the pelvis. And exhale, you can always bend the knee to fold. Inhale, and raise it up. Palm to heart center. Exhale. Nice and easy. Just one more time. Breathing in. Big inhale here. Reach out. Breathing out and fold. Halfway lengthening. Inhale. Exhale. Fold again. Inhale. Reaching up. Nice and exhale. Good. We're going to add on. Inhale. Reach your arm. Now exhale and you fold. Inhale. Halfway lengthen. Yeah, this time when you exhale, want to shift the leg open and wider. So you can use the mat as a benchmark. Put your feet at the edge of the mat and you bend the knee and sink down the hip. Okay, so I want you to really pay attention to your spine. You don't want to arch your back. You want to constantly draw the ribs in and lower down the hip. Yeah, lower down the bum. Yeah, see if you can go a little bit lower. If not, you can always stay wherever you're comfortable or come down all the way into the Malasana, or you may need something to support right underneath the bum to sit on it. Then you join the palm together right at the center of the heart. You can see that I'm still wiggling my hips, my pelvis side to side, and kind of like bring the circulation and lubricate the joint on the surrounding the hip. If you are already on your desk for so long, okay, just keep moving. Nice. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Nice. So exhale. Lean the body forward. Get the hand. Just step both legs back. You can go for a walk dog. So you plant your hand into shoulder width distance apart and bending the knee one at a time. Good. Shifting the hip side to side. So see if you can soften somewhere in between your neck and the shoulders. Nice. And then drop the knee down and getting the hand come close to your body so that the hand is right underneath the shoulders. Okay, from here, keep into the all-four position. Get into the neck long, crown the hip long, and bringing your right leg towards the chest, and open the right leg out to the side, right leg to the chest. Exhale, inhale, open up to the side. So really pay attention to your pelvic is level and your lower back stays still. So we're not trying to gain big range here. We're just trying to move the hip joint. Okay, maybe make a circle. Yeah, really circling the hips. Just play around, or you can also imagine that your top of the thigh bone is doing the circular motion inside the hip joint. I really like to imagine my body and how my body moves. Okay, maybe circle to the other side. Nice and easy. So at this point of time, I really start to feel my right side of my hip is getting really warm and I feel a little bit tired. Okay, from here, we drop the leg and chin side to the other side. So I'm going to show you this, the other side. So the left leg come to chest and then the left leg open out to the side. So exhale, inhale. Nice. So if you're familiar with the move already, just don't look at the screen. And then just pay attention to the length of the whole spine. Maintaining the whole spine long. Nice, while you are moving your thigh bone. Okay, start to make circle. Nice, make circle. So in this position, in the all four, your shoulder, your arm is getting a little bit torn as the hand need to get it down on the floor to support the entire of the postures. So you got the opportunity not just work on the lower body, but also your upper body. So I turn the other side, circle. So our joint is born to move. So experience the joint moving in all direction. It's really healthy and functioning for the whole body. Nice. Okay, from here we put down the leg. Get both leg knee up, and I'm gonna walk my leg slightly to the back, and then come into downward facing dog. So I want to stay still for a while in downward facing dog. Don't worry about rooting down the heel. You can always bend the knee or lift the heel. Feel free to modify your downward facing dog. Then I want to get into a moment to quiet. Feel the hips. Okay, wait, maybe one more breath here. Nice, drop that knee down on the floor. Okay, from here, I want to cups into the hand and step your right leg forward to the front. Okay, from here, and then get it up, and you have set up the leg into 90-90, the low lunges. Okay, from here, just get a hands on your power weight, and then make sure that the power weight is starting from the neutral position. So breathing in, so I want to isometrically dragging the knee towards the heel and dragging the heel towards the knee and stay the body upright. And then release the hands down. Get from here, we change side and get your left leg forward. So do the same thing when you stand up, and then first check the power weight position. So you have a neutral power weight, your thighs are near pointing straight and to the front, the head is lengthened up to the crown of the head. So just do nothing but just work on how to energetically like pulling both legs towards each other. You have your front heel pull to the back knee, and you have the back knee pull to the front heel. Nice, and release the hand and get your left leg back and let your right leg forward again. Now, if you need a little bit padding, just like I feel I need some padding underneath my right knee, I can fold my legs in. And coming back to the 1990 setup low lunge. So as you continue energetically pull the heel to the knee, knee to the heel, okay, you want to slowly sink the hip forward to the front as you're breathing out. So you're not going to go far because you need to maintain that integration of the front and the back foot. And move yourselves back, breathing in and release the hand. Bring your right foot back and chin side, left leg forward. Oopsie. Okay, come up 90-90 low lunge. Work on the leg. I symmetrically pull them inhale and exhale with that control and bring the hips forward. Guys, calm it back, breathing in, release the hands down, and step the left foot back. Okay, get both hands forward and out. And get into downward facing dog. Exhaling. Let's see how you feel in a downward dog. Nice. From here, we drop the knee down. Okay, this time you're gonna bring your right leg step outside, yeah, to the side, so side by side. So I'm gonna fold my mat to support my knee. So when you come up, either right thigh and stepping to the side of the body. So you have a 90-90 setup on your knee as well, and then keeping the space of the front of the hips open. Right, so you stay the body upright and you do the same technique that isometrically pulling the knee towards the heel and pulling the heel towards the knee. And when you're breathing out, you're going to shift your hips slightly to the right side. So notice that I'm not going very fast or very far. Okay, so I want to maintain that integration. My pelvis is right at the neutral position, that my tailbone is long and going down, and then get a little bit on the groin, my inner thigh, my entire of the lower body. Alright, so inhale and come up, and then get out again. You try the other side. So I'm gonna shift the leg this way and get the body upright. So how we can really see that our pelvis is neutral? So if you have the orientation like this, and you feel that it's too much curve on your back and your pelvis is slightly tilt forward, so this is not what we are looking for. Nor you are trained to tuck the tailbone, so you want to avoid to excessively tucking the tailbone. So untuck it, like feel some sensation at the bottom of the sit bone, okay, and the lifting of the front of the hip bone, and just visualize the tailbone is long. So that's your neutral pelvis. So breathing in here, breathing out, and just go slow. So don't lose that connection of the thigh bone to the hip when you go to the side. So I really like this, the inner thigh, the groin stretch, that we can really play around with how to maintain our posture in an upright when we are stretching onto this inner part of the legs. And come back up, inhale, nice release the hands, and get yourself back to downward facing dog. Okay, drop the knee down, then come back to the all four and set the hand. Come into right underneath the shoulder, step your right leg forward inside the hand. Okay, from here, step the feet. You want the leg slightly open out to the side. Let the toe spin out, turn out a little bit to the side. So right now we are working on your outer hips. Okay, so the lateral, the side, the outer leg here. So I want to really press down the leg and press down the left hand. And you shift the butt towards the back as your body turn to the right side. So I'm not working on straighten my leg fully. I just wanted to maintain bend and do the same technique, isometric technique, that the front heel is pulling to the back knee is pulling to the front heel. So you want to feel that length onto your right outer hips, I mean right up to the glutes. And come back, inhale, nice, release and chin side. Then you have the other leg step forward and walk it out to the side and spin the heels out. So you can always modify by putting the bottom hand with a block to help. Okay, so press down the front leg and isometrically pull the heel to knee, knee to heel. And at the same time, you want to straighten the leg slowly and turn the chest, your shoulder to the left side. And slowly get the hands down and bring the leg back. Okay, next one we're going to modify pigeon. Bring the right leg forward and turn the right foot out to the side. First, bring the entire body to the right side. So you want to sit on the right side of the leg. Okay, so modify both leg into a 90-90 setup. Okay, so you have your front knee and hip resting on the same line, back knee and ankle resting on the same line. Okay, so lean the body forward to your right leg. Okay, so your left side of the butt will lift up. So just let it lift up and you feel the stretches right underneath your right outer hips. And what you can do here is put out the forearm, press down the right ankle, and pull the right knee and thigh bone into your right hips. At the same time, you drag your back leg, the back knee forward. So both legs are doing the same thing, like isometrically and pulling in towards each other. Nice. So you feel the senses of your right outer hips. So you can either stay here or continue to stretch your left leg a little bit further to the back. See if you can roll your thigh, your knee facing down to the mat. Nice, come up, bend back leg, and bring the back leg forward. Okay, you can switch your leg together, up into oval, and try the other side, left leg forward, and turn out the left thigh. Sit on the left side, bend back leg. Okay, shift both leg into 90-degree setup. So you have your front knee landing same height with the hip, and then lean the body forward over to the front leg. You can get on your forearm and press down the front ankle. Pull the left knee and thigh to the hip joint. And from here, simultaneously drag the back foot forward. And I say you want to straighten the back leg and stretch the back leg. Nice, and inhale and come up. And you can close both legs together and can brought up to downward facing dog. And exhale. And drop the knee down. And get yourself a child pose rest. And slowly bring the body up. Namaste.